might want a mate who is a boss in his own right, and a little rough around the edges. And I mean, I do. I like a nigga who, like I say, has his own personality. He's the leader of himself, not necessarily a leader of a group. Like, if people follow him, they follow him. But at the end of the day, he's, unique within himself. Like, that's the type of that nigga I like. That like leads his own way, his own path, do his own thing, walks to the beat of his own drum. Like, I like that. Has his own sense of style, all of that. Um, uh, Venus and Aries can have conflict with partners in relationship as well over control. I can come out very controlling. I know I'm very, 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 um, you know, I want it my way. So when you get in a relationship with a Venus and Aries, I feel like it's a learning experience to learn compromise and equality and fairness, and learning to be able to share the driver's seat, because you can also attract a partner who wants to be in control just as much as you, because you're a controlling sign as well. So it's a good thing to find balance when you're able to find a partner who you can find balance with. um, they are the hustlers as well. They're very good hustlers, Venus and Aries. Even if they have a 9 to 5, they may have a hustle on the side. So don't underestimate that. And a lot of times they have a hustle on the sides because we are impulsive spenders, and I can admit to that. I spend a lot, but I'm learning over the ages. You have to have something for a rainy day. So I don't go crazy like I used to. It's just certain shit I just don't do. But I can be an impulsive spender, like seeing some shit I want, and then if I want it right then, I be wanting it right then. I be kind of upset when I can't get it. Um, Venus and Aries may have a love for spicy foods. Once again, it's a fire sign, so they might like spicy foods. I love spicy foods, but spicy foods don't like me. So I kind of stay the fuck away from them, because they taste good going in, but they don't feel good coming out. So I just stay away from spicy. Um, Venus and Aries have simple tastes. Venus and Aries couples or the people who date them are like that. They're usually the bar couple, that chill, that pizza and chill, like, beer type of couple, as opposed to high end dining. They will try new foods though, and that's something like I say, I'll try it. I'll try something, usually once food wise and stuff like that. But I'm pretty, you know, straight across the board when it comes to, like, I don't do no crazy fucking eating and shit like that. Like, I love me a good secluded low lighting bar, good drinks, and just good fucking food, and make sure the grease is clean because I like my fries right. But I love me some bar food. I really, really do. I'm really chill and laid back. I love when somebody like, you want to go have drinks? That is so me. Um, Venus and Aries can overcook food or have a partner who overcooks food or likes their meat well done. And I admit, I like my meat, my steak, if I eat one, because I don't eat beef like that. But if I do have a steak, I do like it well done. Most people think that is disgusting, but I do not do anything fucking pink. Not no penises and not no meat. Okay? Everything is well done around here, dicks and all. So, I need my meat done well. Um, so some people find well done meat overcooked, but I don't give a fuck. I like it like that. Um, Venus and Aries can over. Oh yeah, Venus and Aries tries to follow the treat others the way you want to be treated rule, and I'm always good for saying that. I treat people how I want to be treated. So like, if you nasty with me, I'm gonna be nasty with you. If I feel like you giving me, I go off of your vibe. If I feel like you giving me attitude or nasty shit, then you getting what you get. Period. Because a lot of times I try to be a better person. I try not to be dismissive and vulgar and rude and crude and not have the mouth of a goddamn porta potty. But I usually lack that. and I usually lack sympathy for fucking others and how they feel and all of that shit. Like, if I said really a lot of stuff of how I felt about it, people, I really feel like I would be my most hated forever. Like, so I just stay quiet on certain topics. I don't even speak on certain shit because people ain't gonna like me no more. We are justice fighters. We will stick up for the underdog. May attract a mate. Um, Let me go back on that. We are justice fighters. We still will stick up for you, but we have to also see that you'll stick up for yourself, because once again, we all about self. So if you don't have respect for yourself or to stand up for yourself, I'm not gonna protect you at all. I Sparta kick your ass right into the motherfucking flame of fire, because to me, you should have more integrity for yourself. Justice fighters, uh, oh yeah, I just said that. They may attract a mate because these are occupations of Aries. So Venus and Aries may attract a mate who's a butcher, who works with meat. A welder, an iron worker, industrial worker, whether that's warehouse or not, a barber, an engineer, because this Aries is also the sign of the engineer. They can also attract people like who do a lot of like landscaping, tree work, tree trimming, like that lumberjack type shit. Men who get dirty. Um, Also, they can attract men in the military or women. Like I say, these are also things that the men can attract as well. But military men, Venus and Aries women can attract, and I can admit to that. I've dated one, maybe two guys that were in the military, and both were Army, I believe. But I've also attracted a lot of guys that were just in the military in general. But Army specifically and Marine, to be exact, is what Venus and Aries usually attracts. But I have attracted one guy, he was in the Navy. Um, my dad is a Marine. And I say one of my exes, he was in the Army. And then I have another ex who was in the Army. I'm ready to find me. No, I ain't. I say I need to find me one in the motherfucking Air Force. But no, I don't. Or they could attract, like I say, a mate in an Aries like profession. They could attract a sculptor. And when I say sculptor, it's because they can, like, Aries may like to make things for you. Venus and Aries couples are that couple that you would see in the park carving their name into a tree. Like, no bullshit. And goddamn shit. Anyway, and it's funny because fun fact, fun story. I have another ex who I dated, and it was this park we went to, and we actually did that. I'm pretty sure it's still fucking there, but I can't remember where the hell the park is, because I remember the park was by a lake or whatever, and he was into that type of shit. He knew how to reel a line on a fishing hook and stuff, and wire. Like, he was real manly and handy when it came to that type of stuff. And we also had carved our name, our initials, I believe, into one of the trees that was up in the woods, because we had walked back up in there. And yeah, like, I ain't dropping no names, but I mean, if he remember and see this video, then he know that I'm talking about his ass. Venus and Aries usually likes a vamp look. So, like, when I say vamp look, they usually like to dress using leathers, reds, whites, boots, leather boots, jeans, graphic tees. Like I was saying, that's the type of shit I love. I like saying a dude and just some good jeans, a good tee, nice shoes. He could have on like a plaid long sleeve in the fall with just a white tee and jeans shoes, or not just doing too much, or a cool jacket, jeans, shoes, boots, whatever. But like, I'm not a over the top, like all the jewelry. I like simple. It goes so long so far. Like I'm not into all the jewelry and all that other shit. Like if you wear a chain, that's cool. A chain is nice or whatever, but yeah, that's about as far as it's going. Even if, like I say, if it's a Venus and Aries woman, she likes this type of stuff. Um, Even if she's dressy, her dressiness will still have a edge to it. So if she's dressed up or she has her, skirt on, it's gonna be a leopard print skirt, or it's gonna be a little see-through, or it's gonna have a slit on the side, or it's gonna be super, super leather and tight. Like it's gonna have some type of edge to it. But overall, like I say, Venus and Aries main need is to experience and express appreciation, and to feel satisfied, and to satisfy, and to comfort and be comforted. That's like the main goal of Venus and Aries. I can agree to that. Like I want to satisfy and I want to be satisfied, because I don't mind satisfying anybody, but I want to be satisfied too. So it's just that simple. And I want to be comforted, and I don't mind giving out comfort. Once again, Aries is in its detriment when it's ruled by Venus here, and it's prone to infatuation and temptation. And the bug, y'all saw that. Back to what I was saying. It's prone to infatuation and the temptation to jump in too fast. And on another note, it can be it can be on another extreme, on the opposite end, on the darker end. It can leave you feeling ignored and brutalized, if it's handled wrongly. So like, in many cases, just try not to jump too steadfast into things, being a Venus and Aries, because I know we can jump in this shit head first and be coming out wash the fuck up because our ass didn't pay attention to the red flags, or we didn't look at the signs or anything like that. So that's something I feel like we do need to do more, and is be better with this Venus sign, and be less infatuated and prone to temptation, because it can be hard. And not to feel some type of way when we are ignored or felt, brutalized in a situation. Learn how to let it roll off your back and keep it going, because that's the one thing we're good at doing. We're good at pioneering. We're good at going forward and leaving the shit in the dust, like, because there's no need to hold any fucking grudges. Like, we're not them type of people, because believe me, baby, it's another one right around the motherfucking corner.